Welcome to All Levels Yoga. Find your way to your yoga mat. Let yourself settle in, let your sit bones root towards the floor, let your shoulders get nice and soft as they slide down your back. Nice long torso, long spine, chin slightly tucked so the back of your neck is long, and then gently shut your eyes. This is All Levels Yoga. Feel free to modify however you need to. Let's take about 5 nice long inhales and exhales through the nose, out the nose. We breathe through the nose helps to cleanse the breath. Believe it or not, our hair nostrils cleanse the breath as you inhale and exhale through the nose. So it's a more healthier way to breathe instead of breathing through the mouth. So feel free to let your tongue rest on the roof of your mouth as you inhale through the nose, bringing breath from lower belly all the way up to solar plexus, up to chest, shoulders, even the back of your neck, and then slowly release the breath through the nose all the way down through the body. Take about 4 more nice long inhales, long exhales, noticing the rise of the inhale, fall of the exhale. You can create a 5 or 6 count breath with each inhale, with each exhale. That's great. Do what your body can do right here, right now. 3 more breaths. Making that oceanic sound, that nice soft ocean sound with the breath as we bring focus to pranayama. As your mind starts to wander, bring it back to breath. Take 1 more full cycle. Nice long inhale, long exhale. And then we'll take another breath now, a cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Take a nice long inhale. Sigh, exhale out the mouth. Gently open your eyes. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Gently take an inhale as you, nice open expansion of the shoulders, the chest. Exhale, let go. 1 more breath here. Fingers can be resting on the floor. They can be lifted slightly. As you finish your exhale, let's reach our arms up. Inhale. We'll exhale, twist to the right. Take 2 to 3 breaths here. Nice long spine. Noticing how your breath feels a little bit different when you twist. Completely normal. Coming back to center, reach your arms up. And then exhale, twist to the opposite side, 2 breaths. As we warm up in our poses, we notice our breath. Our breath might become softer with each inhale, each exhale. Coming back to center, reach your arms up again. This time, interlace your fingers. Root the palms of your hands towards the sky, the ceiling. Take 2 breaths here. With each pose, we notice a little bit different observation of what's going on in our body. When we're stretched like this, we notice the elongation, the expansion. When we're twisting, sometimes we get a little bit more restricted. As you finish your exhale, bring your hands down. Let the right hand come to the floor. Left arm reaches up. 2 breaths here, gently spinning your rib cage towards the sky, the ceiling. Finishing your exhale, come back to the other side, same thing here. Doing your best to inhale through the nose, out the nose. Every so often, feel free to do a cleansing breath as you exhale out the mouth. As you come back to center, let's take a few rolls with the shoulders up and back. And then just let your hands rest on the floor or knees or thighs. We'll do a few half circles with the head, taking an inhale and then exhaling over to one shoulder and then inhaling back, exhaling over to the other. So just let your breath slowly move you as you go from one side to the other. If it feels good to do a full circle, feel free to do that. Just make sure you go the opposite way a few times instead of going to one side only. Take 2 more breaths. You can just stay in one position. Feel free to do that. If you notice a stretch that needs to be stretched out just a little bit more, take 1 more breath. And then coming back to center, take your hands to knees or thighs. If you want to keep your feet in the same situation they are, you can, or you can recross your feet so the opposite foot is on top. We're going to do a few heart circles, so we'll inhale forward and then exhale back. And just let your body move at a nice slow pace with the breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Feel free to have your eyes shut or open, whatever feels good for you. Remembering breath is our guide. Breath comes first and then movement. As we do our warm-up in yoga, you start to notice the breath, you notice your movement, getting aware of what's going on with your body today and what it needs. And start to go the opposite way if you're still doing that circle in the same direction. So just noticing where you might feel tight, where you feel a little bit more open. Maybe you spend a little more time on those tight spots. Sending breath to those areas, releasing tension. Always knowing this is your practice. If you need to come to child's pose at any time during class, feel free to do that. And simply rest and breathe. Take 1 more cycle of breath here. And back to center. Let's bring our legs out in front. And just rotate your feet from side to side, doing small circles, going one way, going the other. Maybe you'll get a few cracks in your ankle. Always nice. And then let's bring our right knee in towards our chest. Give yourself a little hug. Feel free to keep your foot right here or hop it over. Gently press that right foot into the floor as you bring your hand around. Right hand comes behind. As you get nice and long in the spine, take an inhale. And then exhale, you might want to walk this right hand back a little bit as you start to twist. 2 full breaths. Your left foot is active, so your left heel is gently pressing into the floor, toe pointing gently towards your knee. 1 more breath. Coming back to center, bring that right foot to your left inner thigh, and torso is over that left leg. Inhale, arms reach up, exhale, gently tilt forward, 1 vertebrae at a time as you let your hands land. Wherever they land, maybe on your shin, maybe the floor, maybe your foot. 3 to 5 breaths here. We're gonna stay here for a little bit longer. Notice with each inhale, the elongation. Notice with each exhale, the softening as you go a little bit deeper. Saying hello to our hamstring, our lower back, noticing how it feels, using the breath to soften. 2 more cycles. And then slowly let the hands slide up that leg as you come back to seated. We'll switch sides. Left leg hugs in. Getting yourself situated, your sit bones nice and even on the floor. You feel free to hop that foot over. Left hand comes behind, right hand wraps around your leg. Gently pressing into that left foot helps to get your spine, torso nice and long. Slowly start to twist, maybe walking that left hand back a little bit. 2 to 3 breaths. If you haven't already set an intention for class, feel free to do that now, slowly coming back. Maybe having gratitude as your theme, or abundance, joy, peace. All right, so let's bring that left foot to your right inner thigh. Torso's over that right leg, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, tilting forward, your pace, your breath. 3 to 5 full cycles of breath here. Maybe acceptance could be part of your intention, not trying to fight that river of life, but just letting go and just going with the flow. As you come back up, let's bring that leg to meet the opposite leg. Do a few more circles with your feet, going one way, going the other. And then bring the soles of your feet together. We'll come to butterfly pose. Gently let the soles of your feet touch. Take an inhale, your hands wrap around your feet, spine is long. Option 1, chin to chest, stretch out the back of your neck. Option 2, folding forward, really saying hello to your inner thighs. Elbows, forearms can rest on your inner shins. 3 to 5 breaths here, either stretching out your hips, your inner thighs with this forward fold, or simply stretching out the back of your neck, wherever you're at. 2 to 3 more breaths. And slowly coming back to center. Nice job, you guys. Let's come to hands and knees. We'll come to cat-cow position. So hands right beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. All right, take a few rounds of cat-cow. Your pace, your breath. Inhale, arching the back. Gaze looking forward or up. Exhale, rounding belly button, pushing towards the spine. Take a few movements like this, your pace. Feel free to add some extra movement on the inhale, doing the same thing, arching the back. On the exhale, feel free to bring sit bones towards your heels, and then inhale, we'll swoop back up. So we'll take about 3 cycles like this. If this doesn't serve you, stay with what you were originally doing. Adding a little more movement, getting some fluidity. Movement with your practice, taking 1 more cycle. Coming back to center, walking your hands out a little bit for puppy pose. Take an inhale, exhale, gently push sit bones, hips up towards the sky, heart melt. Forehead or chin to the mat, 3 breaths. And you notice the expansion in the rib cage with each inhale, softening with each exhale. And then coming back to center, let's find our way to our first down dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Take 5 breaths here, bicycling out the legs, swaying the hips. Gratitude for getting on your yoga mat, taking time for you, for your health, for your well-being. Take 2 more breaths. As you finish your next exhale, let's find our way to our first plank pose. Inhale, bring your heart forward over your hands. Gently pressing the ground away with both hands, slightly rounding the upper back. Belly button gently pushing towards your lower back. So your core is engaged here. Take 1 more breath. Nice long inhale. And then exhale, gently push yourself back to your dog. Take a breath. On your next inhale, right leg lifts, stack the hips. Maybe bend that right knee, maybe rotate your right foot. And then center that foot so you bring that leg back to square the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge, left knee comes down, uncurl left toes. Take a few breaths here, letting your shoulders slide down the back, letting your chest reach forward. Gaze, maybe looking down your nose. If you have blocks, feel free to grab blocks for your hands. Take one more breath. We're going to reach our arms up on your next inhale. On your exhale, cactus your arms. Take a few breaths here. Nice broad shoulders, chest reaching forward, long torso. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, find your half splits, walking your hands back. Maybe a little, straightening out that right leg. Right heel gently pressing into the mat. Right foot is active, toes gently pressing, pointing towards your right knee. So I like to gently press my right heel into the floor. Pretend like I'm sliding it towards my right hip. You'll feel a deeper stretch. And then left hip gently reaching forward. So you're squaring hips forward. Take one more breath. Feel free to bring this left hand over to the other side of your right shin. You can always grab hold of your right foot, pinky toe edge, and maybe look out over right shoulder. One more breath. Can you feel that stretch intensify just a little? Bringing that left hand back, walking your hands back to your low lunge. Curling back, left toes, left knee lifts, right foot steps back. Down dog. Stay here or feel free to go through your first vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, whatever your chaturanga looks like. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and then everybody down dog. Take 3 breaths. Nice job. Inhale, left leg lifts. We'll go to the opposite side. Stack the hips, bend the knee, maybe rotate that left foot. And then squaring the hips, one-legged dog, take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Right knee comes down, uncurl back toes. Take about 3 breaths here. Shoulders soft, sliding down your back. So if you feel your shoulders hunch towards your ears like so, make some space, if you can, between the shoulders and the ears. Right inner thigh melting towards the floor, left knee above left ankle. And then when you're ready, arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus those arms. Take 2 breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, find your half splits. We'll take 3 breaths here. Gently pressing left heel down and sliding it isometrically towards left hip. Right hip gently isometrically reaching forward. And then maybe you bring that right hand over to the side. Maybe you grab hold of your foot, looking out over left shoulder. Nice job, you guys. One more breath. Sometimes we get into a pose like this one that feels so good to me. I want to stay here for a while. If you want to do that, feel free. Otherwise, bring your right hand back. Walk yourself back to low lunge. And then find your way back to your dog. Stay here or move through vinyasa, your choice. Everybody will meet up in dog. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Side, exhale out the mouth. Inhale to tippy toes, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward. Step both feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is long, shoulders soft. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Palms pressed together, exhale, hands to heart. Nice job, you guys. We made our way to standing. All right. From standing, let's spread our legs wide. Turn your toes slightly in like they're pigeon toes. Bring hands to hips. Get nice and long in the spine, shoulders gently broaden as you hug shoulder blades together. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold forward halfway. So we're going to have a flat back. Our elbows are going to point towards the sky. Gaze looking down, neck is long. Take 2 breaths. Belly button is engaged, so it's gently pushing towards your lower back. And then we're going to let our hands slide down, find the floor or a block as we let our head ragdoll. 3 more breaths. Feel free to rock head side to side. One more breath. Nice job, you guys. Let's find a twist. Plant the right hand underneath your chest. Left arm reaches up. If that doesn't serve you, it can rest on your left sit bone. And then bringing that left hand down, right hand reaches up, or rests on sit bone, 2 to 3 breaths. Bringing that hand down, walk your hands out, wide standing down dog. How are we doing? Let your sit bones gently push up towards the sky, heart melt. Sort of like you do in a puppy pose, armpits melt towards the floor, sit bones reach up. One more breath. Nice job, you guys. Walking your hands back underneath your chest. All right. Inhale, hands to hips. We'll come halfway up, just like we started. Take 1 full cycle of breath. And then on your next inhale, gently push the ground away with your feet. Slowly rise 1 vertebrae at a time as you hug deeply into core. Nice job, you guys. Beautiful job. Heel toe your feet together. Shake out your legs. All right. Let's come to the front of your mat. Feet about hip distance apart, a little bit closer. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Let your hands step back, plank pose. Let's hold 3 breaths here. Gently pushing the ground away with your hands, gently rounding of the upper back, engaging the core. Take an inhale through the nose. On your exhale, chaturanga, knees come down, or full chaturanga, your choice. Hug arms into ribcage. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Inhale, right leg lifts. Stack the hips if that feels good. Take a breath. Bringing your foot back to that one-legged dog, squaring the hips. Inhale. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. We were here before. Uncurl back toes, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Moving a little bit faster with the breath. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, half splits. Feel free to bring that hand over. Take 1 breath, looking out over right shoulder. Bringing hands back to, squaring that leg, hands back to low lunge. Finding your way back to dog. Stay in dog or move through your vinyasa flow, your choice. Let your breath be your guide, whether you're staying in one position or moving. Everybody in dog, take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts, stack the hips. And coming back to one-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Uncurl toes, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach with those fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, half splits. And stay here or walk that hand over, look out over left shoulder. Nice job, you guys. Coming back, framing the foot, walking back to your low lunge. And finding your way back to dog. Feel free to move through vinyasa. Everybody meeting up in dog. All right, beautiful job, you guys. Let's take a few breaths in child's pose. Our first child's pose of class. We haven't been there yet today. Forehead comes to the mat, sit bones reach towards your heels. Let yourself completely relax here in this pose as you inhale and exhale. Notice the rise of the inhale, the fall of the exhale. And finishing your exhale, come back to your down dog. Curl the toes, lift the hips. Take a breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Left heel plants. Arms reach up. Hips squared forward. Shoulders squared forward. Nice bend in the right leg. Let's bring our hands down. Interlace your fingers, root your knuckles down your back leg. Take an inhale. We're gonna fold forward into humble warrior as you gently tilt forward from your hips, one vertebrae at a time. Right rib cage comes to the inside of right inner thigh, forehead to the inside of right shin. Once you get here, notice your right hip. Can you slide it back? Left hip forward. 3 full cycles of breath once you get here. Nice job, you guys. We're gonna root to rise, so gently press your feet into the floor. As you hug into core, slowly come all the way up. All right, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to floor, right foot steps back. Stay in dog or move through vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. All right, left side, left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward, warrior 1. Set yourself up, hips squared forward, shoulders forward, take a breath. Hands interlace behind, this time opposite thumb on top. Take an inhale, broaden the shoulders, exhale, tilt forward. 1 vertebrae at a time. Left rib cage to the inside of left thigh. Forehead to the inside of left shin. Left hip slides back, right hip forward. 3 breaths. Slowly root to rise as you inhale, come all the way up. Nice job, you guys. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to floor, step it back, down dog. Stay here or move through vinyasa, your choice. Everybody meets up in down dog. Nice job, you guys. Inhale to tippy toes, exhale to the knees, look forward, step or hop to the foot of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. This time, let's step our left foot back. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Arms reach out, look out over right fingers. All right, let's move a little bit here. Take an inhale, reach the palms together. As they reach for the sky, you can straighten your front leg. Exhale, hands to heart as you bend that right knee, reach those arms out. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Let's do that 2 more times, your pace. Warrior 2, reach that right fingers towards the front of your mat. Turn your palm towards the sky. Exhale, reverse the warrior. 2 breaths here. Bend into that right knee. Sometimes we straighten it. We're not doing reverse triangle. Reverse warrior is where we're at. As you finish your exhale, inhale back to warrior 2. Find side angle. We'll turn this into a flow. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Reverse warrior, sorry, inhale back and side angle. Keep moving with your breath. Notice the inhale, notice the exhale. Breath is the guide. One more. We'll finish in side angle. From side angle, turn your gaze down, bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. We're gonna turn onto the toes of our left foot, heel lifts. Right foot can walk over a little bit, coming into lizard, left knee down. Feel free to stay here or come to forearms. If you have blocks, you can always come to your blocks. Try to hug that right leg into right shoulder wherever you're at. We'll take 3 more breaths here. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can always curl your back left toes, lift your back left knee. You can always find airplane arms, reaching your right arm underneath your right knee, left arm reaches out. Or hands palm to palm prayer. Feel free to play here. 1 more breath. As you finish your next exhale, if you're on your forearms, come back to your hands, curl your back, left toes, lift your back knee if it's down, and then right foot's gonna step back, shake that leg out. And then find your way back to dog. Feel free to move through vinyasa or stay in dog. Nice job, you guys. Take an inhale, come to tippy toes, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. I'm going to switch to the opposite side of the mat. You can stay where you're at. This time, right foot steps back. Excuse me. And warrior 2, opposite side. Reach those arms out. Look out over left fingers. Take an inhale, reach up, palms press together. Exhale, hands to heart. Again. One more time. Using your breath. Left palm reaches the sky. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior 2. Rest here. Bend into that left leg. Nice job. Finishing your exhale. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. We'll take 2 breaths here. Feel free to modify however you need to. Gently trying to spin that right rib cage towards the sky. Pressing into your back right foot. Inhaling back to warrior 2. All right, we'll move with our breath. Take an inhale, exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale back. Exhale, side angle. Keep moving with the breath. Not a really fast movement here, but just nice and soft, easy, slow with your breath. Gently listening to that oceanic sound that you're making. As you finish, we'll stay in side angle, 1 breath. And then turning your gaze down towards that left foot. Hands come to the inside of left foot, maybe walking left foot over, turning and spinning onto your toes of your right foot. Heel lifts. Coming into that lizard pose, maybe coming down to knee. Staying here for a few breaths. Maybe you curl your toes, lift your knee, you come into those airplane arms. We're taking 5 breaths, so play. Always knowing that both sides are different. So first trying to mimic what you did on the other side. If that doesn't work and this side is completely different, do what feels good to you here. Always trying to find your edge. But knowing when you find your edge, soften, let go. 2 more breaths here. Really hugging that left leg into left shoulder if you can, if you're staying here and breathing in the pose. And as you finish your next exhale, if you're on forearms, come to your palms of your hands, lift that back right knee, and you're gonna step back to your dog. Shake out that leg, stay in dog, or move through vinyasa, your choice. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's find a pigeon pose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Pigeon pose, right side. We'll come to upward facing pigeon first. I always like to look behind, look at my left leg, see what's going on there. Straighten it out a little. Square hips forward, shoulders forward. Flex your right foot, protecting the right knee. When you're ready, slowly tilt forward. Several options here. I like to cactus my arms, bring my forehead to the mat. If that doesn't work, you can make a pillow with your arms, forehead to your arms. You can always grab a block, bring forehead to block. So we'll stay here for about 10 breaths. If this pose doesn't serve you today, you can always find your way to your back for figure 4. You're gonna get the same stretch in your hip. You'll plant that left foot, right foot comes over your left knee. And then lift that left foot, hands interlace. So you're gently hugging left thigh in as you're pushing this right inner thigh away. You'll still get that stretch in the hip. Same stretch as pigeon. Pigeon can go a little bit deeper into that stretch. But for some people, it's not going to serve you. So do what serves you today. We'll take about 5 more breaths. All right, let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. If you're in downward facing pigeon, come back to your hands, come back to your dog, shake out the leg. If you're on your back, you can find a happy baby before switching to the other side. And if you're in down dog, you can flip that dog, come to wild thing, you can move to vinyasa before moving to the other side, your choice. Cueing from down dog, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. If you're on your back, you can move to the other side. From upward facing pigeon, take a look at that right leg, see how it looks, and then slowly work your way down. Mimicking what you did on the other side, if that's possible. 8 to 10 breaths. We'll finish with a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. And then finding your way back to your last downward dog of class. Shake out that leg. If you're on your back, come to seated. And then if you're in down dog, we'll find our way to seated as well. If you'd like to go through one more vinyasa, feel free. Otherwise, everybody meets up to a seated position. All right. So from seated, let's work into a fire log position. So I'm gonna do the opposite of you. So your right foot is in front. You're gonna cross this right foot. Left foot is gonna come across like so, flexing that right foot. Now for some of you, you might need to grab a block and place it in between this left knee and left foot, or sorry, right foot. I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so the idea is not just to bring your legs in, but to really try to create a straight line for your shins, okay? Flexing both feet, protecting your knee. You might need to place that block underneath like so, so this left knee can rest. So some of you might have a bolster or a little blanket you can set there. As you can see for me, it's a little bit high. I really need something a little bit lower. I'm gonna try this float. That's a little bit better, there we go. So if you don't have props on hand, that's okay, you can modify. So a few options here. You can just take your hands, bring them to the side, take an inhale, get long in the spine, and exhale, start to tilt forward. And then you're really gonna feel that in that left hip, okay? If you have a different favorite pose here for fire log, feel free to do what serves you. Some people like to bring their hands behind their back and fold forward like so, but today I'm going to cue just walking your hands forward, tilting from the hips. I'm really saying hello to that left hip. Really breathe into that left side there where you feel the stretch. I'm doing the opposite side of you because I'm mimicking you. So if you're wondering why I'm saying your left side when I'm doing my right side, it's because I'm facing you. So you should be on your left side. If you're not, that's okay. You're feeling it on your right side. Take one more breath. And then slowly come back up. Okay. If you need to stay longer, you can. We're going to simply switch sides. So this time, left foot's going to be on the bottom. Your left shin comes straight across. And then right foot comes over your opposite knee. Ooh, this side is tight for me. Oops. So I'm going to, like so. All right, try not to cheat here. Okay, get the good stretch in. All right, take an inhale, get long in the spine, and then exhale, tilt forward. We'll stay here 5 to 8 breaths. Flex both feet, protecting the knee. Really working the hips today. We store so much emotion in the hips. Using your breath to let go here. Create space for your intention, whatever it was, whether it's abundance, acceptance, peace, joy. Sometimes we're so tight in one side that even when we're doing the opposite side, like me, I'm still feeling it in the opposite side. So just honor wherever you're at. Let's take 2 more breaths. When you're ready, slowly rise. Nice job, you guys. Let's bring our legs out in front and shake them out. Ooh, rotate your feet. Anything that feels good. All right. Take your arms, reach them up, inhale, exhale, tilt forward 1 vertebrae at a time. Just let your hands land wherever they want to. That may be on your shins, that may be on the sides, just on the floor. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften, 4 more breaths. And then let your hands slide up your legs. Nice job, you guys. We're winding down. Let's find our ways to our backs. All right. Hug knees into chest and gently rock out your lower back. Best part of class here, moving into Shavasana. Rock side to side. Let's find a bridge pose. Stretch out the back here. Press your feet into the floor. Knees pointing towards the sky. Hands, palms of your hands pressing into the floor. Lift those hips up. Take it in. Stay here or roll shoulders underneath. Clasp your fingers. 5 breaths. Back of your head is pressing gently into the mat, so you're not turning your head from side to side. Gaze looking forward or down your nose. 2 more breaths. Nice job, you guys. Slowly release, come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's find happy baby. Sacrum gently resting on the mat. If it feels good to rock back and forth, feel free. Let the soles of your feet touch, butterfly your legs. Let your knees come down to the mat. Arms reach up over your head. Fingertips touch. Bend your elbows. 3 breaths here. Nice job. Bring your knees together. If you have a block, I'd like you to get upside down, legs up towards the sky, block under your sacrum, lift your feet up. If you don't have a block, you can come to a wall, legs up the wall, you can do a headstand. Anything to get upside down. You can stay in bridge pose. Get your legs above your heart. That's the main thing here. Inversion of your choice. I'm going to stay here in supported bridge. We'll take about 10 nice, easy, soft breaths here. If you're in a headstand, slowly start to come out. You can find your way to child's pose to stretch out your back. If your legs are up towards the sky, slowly bring them down. If you're in bridge pose, same thing. If you have that block, lift your hips, bring the block out from under. Any last pose that serves you. If you'd like a twist, feel free to go there. We'll take about a minute to move into any last pose of your choice. I'm going to do a nice reclined twist here, bringing my knees over to one side and then over to the other. We will end up in Shavasana. Whatever that looks like for you, legs down, hands down by your sit bones, palms facing towards the sky. Taking a nice cleansing breath, inhale through the nose. So I exhale out the mouth. Letting yourself get into that pose completely supported. I'll let you know when to come back to awareness. So I always like to let you have enough time for Shavasana because this is a Zoom class where you log on and you listen in. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you wish. If you would like to follow my cue, start to draw in a deeper breath as you bring some gentle movement to fingers to toes. When you're ready, reaching your arms up over your head, take a nice long stretch. Hugging knees into chest, gently roll over to your favorite side. Take a pause. At your pace, find your way back to seated, eyes gently shut. And bringing your hands palm to palm onto Lay Mudra, thumbs gently resting on the sternum. Taking a moment to do a scan of your body, just noticing how you feel now compared to how you felt when you first started your class. Hopefully you feel better. Notice your breath. Notice the way you're sitting. Honor yourself, bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for getting on your mat. And bring your head back to center, sealing our practice with a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let go. Opening your eyes to one another. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, evening, namaste. I'll see you next time.